What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. I'm Chase and he's Sky, and today we're reacting to Dr. Stone openings 1 through 5.
By the way, we're super new to anime, so if you have any anime recommendations, please put them down in the comments down below. Like, Chase&Sky, react to this. Aye, we got you. Just gotta stay patient. Also, 95% of you are not subscribed. Subscribe! And a bunch of brand new content is coming to our channel starting Monday. Anime openings, episode reactions, Discord, Patreon, everything. Be prepared.
Alright, let's jump right into this first opening of Dr. Stone.
Play, Chase.
Let's get it.
Okay. Banger off the start, bro?
How does his hair stay standing up like that?
Fool's looking like Jimmy Neutron. Okay. What was that on his shirt? E equals what? M2 squared?
I don't know, I didn't see it clear enough. That guy looked menacing. That's his face.
Dude, the colors of this anime already poppin'.
Oh.
Wait, didn't we just see her in the beginning?
I think it was the same person.
The colors are beautiful already, Chase. Already, off the bat, beautiful.
That song was so good, dude. The vocals on that went crazy.
Good morning, world. So, Chase.
Mm-hmm.
There's something off about this anime. You wanna know?
What?
You wanna know what it is? How would they in a modern town and a modern school to wearing like all these baggy clothes and looking like they're in the past? Now, hear me out, right? We saw that female character just walking around like the school hallways, right? Just normal, and then at the end, she just turned to stone or to a statue. So is that why the name is Dr. Stone? Because he's going to cure all the people that got stoned?
Hey, but how do you just get stoned? Like, how do you just get turned into stone like that?
They just throw bricks at you. So it looks like he's a super genius because he literally has math problems on his shirt, and this like transition showed like how smart he is with like all these like machines and mechanics and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just saying the fool's like Jimmy Neutron, but maybe better.
Oh, he actually is like Jimmy Neutron. I thought you were just saying that because of his hair.
He will be a goated character if he has a brain blast.
Okay.
Think. So Chase, do you think when people got stoned, right, it turned into statues, do they get put back in time? Like it's like a time traveling device type of thing going on? When they see like their other ancestors from when they were in that area? How does that work?
If it's time travel, yeah, probably.
You just get stoned, you just become unstoned, you're like, hey, what's up, fam? Like you're just dapping up your family from like years ago.
Like, what are the chances? What are the chances of you just meeting your family like that, though?
None. Like zero chance.
Because that's so far back in time.
If they are going back in time, you know, like people like Thomas Edison, like popular inventors like that, right? Do you think he, like the main character, is having all that knowledge and is just going to take all that knowledge from them and just take the credit? Dude, that'd be smart, bro. Just learn everything in the present, be like, oh, that's how you invented? Alright, let me get back in time and take the credit.
Wouldn't you just be practically like, wouldn't you just be a god? They just think you're like a god or something?
I mean, I would assume so, right?
So you could just do practically anything.
Imagine you just invent a light bulb, like, in front of them. They're like, wait.
They think you're like a witch or like a wizard or something.
Dude, those witch days are crazy. Let me tell you, bro. With people getting stoned, does it just happen naturally? You just break out of it, or do like someone like punch the statue until the statue broke and like released you? Like, how's that work? Like, if the statue breaks, do you die? Like, what happens?
I mean, do we even know that's an actual person? It could just be a carved statue.
You just think it's an art project?
I mean, I don't
That was
know.
literally the girl walking the hallway, bro. She just was minding her business and she got
Okay,
stoned.
bro, but like, how do you just get turned to stone?
I don't know. The show's called Doctor Stone for a reason. There have to be stones, bro.
Okay, I think I have a theory of how that you get turned to stone.
What's your theory?
So when a really big volcano goes off and you're like close to it, you can get like, I mean, I guess turned to stone
You
from
wouldn't,
like how hot the ashes are.
you wouldn't just melt?
Like, have you even looked at like the remains of Pompeii, the city next to a big volcano in the past?
Never.
There's like remains of people like still like running and like hiding
That's
that look like
so
statues.
bad, dude. What?
So a natural disaster could have happened. Maybe it's not actually the past, but like a really big like natural disaster happens in a different country. He's going to that country to like help people, but they're like a primitive country in this world, because that would explain why there are statues because of a big volcano. Like a primitive country, maybe this like big disasters keep happening, so they can't progress. So that's why they're like. It could be the Stone Ages. That could be another reason why it's Dr. Stone. It could be the Stone Ages. And he's like a doctor.
So Chase, back to the time machine talk, right? Right here, it looks like a bunch of like machines and like mechanics like, that are coming out of him, right? Is this him trying to figure out how to make a time machine because of all the bad disasters that's been happening in the future? And this is why he wants to go back in the past and like save the Earth?
Dude, he's just that smart to make a time machine?
I mean, it looks like Jimmy Neutron, I'm just saying.
That'd be crazy.
That's what, bro. And he wants to save that girl that got turned to stone.
Maybe that keeps happening in the future because of some type of disaster, like you were saying.
Like, how bad does a disaster get, bro? Like, getting turned into stone, bro. That's already bad. Like, what else could happen? Just a tsunami? Like, bro, that'd be terrible.
Yeah, probably.
It looks like we have like a rival or like a villain in here, right? Look at this like red aura around him. What do you think his like mission is? To like stop him? So Chase, the main character is like making all types of inventions and like contraptions, right? So like he's making like this like, or he's showing like a lot of people how these inventions work and all of that, right? It's like making like a commotion. And do you think like people just want to prey on his downfall, like this guy, and, like goes in there and destroys every invention that he has, so he doesn't progress humanity? Like, do you think there's actually people like that? That'd be kind of crazy.
Do you think this guy's from the past, like you're saying, like a time machine?
I think
or do
so.
you think this guy's like...
Bro, okay, back on the witch talk, right? What if they think that he's like some like wizard type of thing, but like how they treated like witches back in the day? What if it's like this is like one of them? You know, like he's trying to show you like all these like good inventions and all that could help the Earth, but he doesn't believe that because he thinks, you know, because people back then didn't really think. So he's like, this guy's evil. So like there's a conflict with that.
He's getting like hunted down.
Yeah, that'd be kind of crazy. I mean, it looks like he's by himself, but the main character has like a following. You know, I don't know. And I don't know if we noticed this. Why did a character have a green apple on their head?
I don't even remember that one.
Bro, get back to it.
Huh? What is that? What?
Full looks like Toad from Mario, but got confused.
I don't understand what that is. It really does just look like a green apple on their head. I mean, maybe it's a type of tribe and they all wear something like that, like helmets.
I mean, we saw like a bunch of characters. I don't think any of them had a helmet on. Imagine just like grown men with those helmets on. So, we talked about the guy with like the red aura around him, right? Being a villain. I feel like this guy's in between. You want to know why? Because look at the background.
Why?
Look at the background. What do you see?
Stars.
Listen. Listen. The right of him is red. The left of him is like a blue color, like an ally. It's like he's like wavering between if he wants to follow him or follow the other character.
I feel like you're overthinking it, bro.
Bro, dude, look at his face!
Yeah, he looks like sly, like a fox. Like he's about to betray you any second. He does not look like a good guy, bro.
Swipe or no swiping.
Yeah, dude.
Bro, did I just notice this? Every character has like a tattoo under their eye. Am I crazy? Are they the same like tattoo too? Get back to the other characters. He has two.
Oh, he does. Maybe it's like an effect of the time machine or something.
Wait, go to the villain really quick. I want to see. I just want to make sure.
He also
He has a
has
tattoo. So, listen,
Aw.
that completely changes everything, right? What if the time machine he built had a radius, and he didn't know how big the radius could be, because he's new to this? And what if it took his, like, town or city with him, and now these people are mad at him, because he brought back in the past, and maybe this guy wants to rule the past, and destroy all of his inventions?
I mean, I'd be pretty mad, bro, if I just got sucked into the past like that.
I mean,
I'd
anybody
be
would.
furious.
But,
I'd be so angry.
like, is a time machine, like, a one-time use? Like, do you just use it and it's, like, gone?
Hmm.
And, like, if so, how would he build another one? Or are you just stuck like this?
I mean, if it's actually his first time making one, maybe it wasn't that good and it broke the first time.
That'd suck, dude. Not gonna lie, I'd be pissed, bro. If I got, like, bro, if I'm just sitting there playing, you know, games or whatever, just chilling, I get sucked to the past with no electricity or power or anything like that. I'll look
Dude,
at
that'd be refreshing.
bro, I'll look
You
at my
could, like,
phone.
go for
I
a
get my
walk.
phone. It's just no reception.
Wait,
What?
what if they're not all going to the exact same time exactly? Like it's a little bit different. What if he's here like for years technically before the other character shows up? So that whole time he's like super mad and like training to like hunt him down.
Wait, so
That's why he's so angry.
so do you think the main character has like to go through like different times to retrieve everybody back and bring them back to the present? It's like a Where's Waldo scavenger hunt.
How would you find those people though? That'd be crazy.
There's no electricity on your phone, so you're just screwed at that point, bro. You just gotta get lucky.
Unless, you know, he just hunts for people with the tattoo.
But how many people did he send back with a tattoo though?
I don't know.
If the theory of them going back in the past is correct, right? Do you think this is him teaching the people in the past how to make chemicals and all that, and make their inventions and think for themselves and discover new things, so humanity progresses?
Okay, but before that, would he have to teach him how to talk like the same language?
You got a point.
Because it would be really different, wouldn't it? If you're going that far back in time, like, would they even be able to talk?
If this fool's willing to go back in the past, right? He has to like been studying how other characters talk, right? Like if
I mean,
if he's
I
that
guess.
confident, I feel like he should know. Imagine he's just making mana potions right here.
Is this actually teaching them magic? So Sky,
Yeah.
you always talk about like how beautiful anime is and like how beautiful the sky is.
Yeah.
That you'd want to live in a place like that. I want to live here, bro. Look how cool! Look how cool the sky looks. Dude, is that supposed to be the moon? Look how big it is.
I mean, I see where you're coming from, right? But the thing is, I don't think I want to live here, bro. No electricity, no
Why?
power. Everything I do on a daily basis would be taken away. I'd be like, I'd just be staring at a wall, basically. And like, you won't even be able to see planes or anything flying through the sky. You'd be like, oh, nice.
Yeah, exactly. You're looking at the stars.
I mean, it is a beautiful world, right? I don't think this anime world is for me. You know? Dr. Stone, opening 2. Play it, Chase.
Okay.
That went hard. Not gonna lie, bro. This is like more upbeat too. Is that like supposed to be like a headband? That character design goes hard, by the way. Might be my favorite so far.
I think those characters right there are my favorite. Oh, someone died.
Was that glasses?
Oh, he
That
did have
guy's
glasses.
huge!
He's just like the Hulk.
Oh, blacksmith?
Hmm. Dang, dude's progressing pretty fast with this technology.
Oh, there's another follower. Yeah, he's just super smart, bro. Is that him just like showing them the knowledge that he has? Like teaching them? The fool has
so.
light! The fool stole Thomas Edison's style! The fool just straight up stole from Thomas Edison, bro. He really just took the
He's
credit.
him. Yeah, he's just that smart.
Bro, this reminds me of when people repost something and take off the watermark and just make it theirs.
Just take it.
They just really just took it, bro. He said, "You want to see something cool? Boop. There's a light bulb." And like, how do you do it? He's like, I don't know.
I just made it up.
This opening was way more upbeat from the last one. I feel like he's progressing so fast already from just 2 openings. The fool looks like he's building a dam. Like, bro, what is he on right now?
I like how you said it's like more upbeat when they showed a whole graveyard. He's like, oh, it's so upbeat. But it's just a bunch of graves.
I wonder if he died though, because it looked like the characters from opening 1 survived, you know? Or it's like a secret character that we don't know.
I mean, there was like a whole mountain of graves, bro.
Maybe that disaster thing did happen, and maybe you're right.
Oh, like maybe it's actually a different country?
Yeah.
That would make sense why the sky looks like this right here.
I mean,
because without light pollution,
yeah,
you can see the stars like really vibrant in the sky.
If he is in the past too, right? He invented glasses for that guy. That's kind of crazy, bro. Do you know how many people would like live easier lives too back in the day if they had glasses or anything like that? It's kind of crazy how we evolved too. Isn't that crazy? Because I have glasses, I can see perfectly fine. But like people back then, bro, I cannot imagine the struggle. You know how like there's like a bunch of like myths and legends, right? So do you think like most of that's caused by people that can't see like well? Maybe they just thought they saw something, but actually it wasn't there. Like if they saw a dragon, they're like, "Wait, that was a dragon," but they actually couldn't see well, and it was like a blimp or something.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
it was just a blur, so they just made something up, kind of.
Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of myths and legends that people practically just made up. We still haven't found Bigfoot, so just saying.
I mean, you haven't found him. Sky.
Yeah.
Is this him creating light bulbs right here? Like, it's nighttime and the tree's glowing.
It looks like it was around Christmas too. It looks like a Christmas tree almost. He's like,
is that snow everywhere?
I'm pretty sure it is. Because look at their like warm clothing they have on too.
True,
like
bro.
winter.
You just created a Christmas tree.
Bro, wouldn't that mean that the fool invented warmer clothes too? This fool's inventing actually everything. This fool took notes, bro.
They had warm clothes, bro.
Since when?
They created them out of fur, like from animals. They had fur pelts.
Listen, scratch that. So Chase, you know we were talking about the purple character that was like wavering between both sides. Where's he at right now?
He's right there.
He chose the side. I'm telling you, he was wavering.
I still think he's like a sly fox. He's about to betray him. He's about to betray him, bro. I'm telling you. It was the eyes. You can tell in his eyes. He was about to betray people.
Bro, that's crazy.
It was like that smirk. His was like grinning. He's definitely betraying him, bro. Definitely calling it right now. Video proof. He's betraying him.
Bro, what if he's just a kind-hearted human? Just because he has a smirk doesn't mean he's gonna betray him. I feel like the main character is like basically like a professor at this point, and he's teaching everybody else what he knows, and like hopefully like they understand it and help him create like this or rebuild humanity from scratch. So I wonder what these two characters could invent too, as well, or like try to keep up with the main character. Like I feel like he's teaching them like the small stuff. So like when they progress and do like more experiments, they learn on their own. So the main character can just focus on like the big projects.
So he's just creating like his own science team.
Yeah,
pretty much. I mean, that's pretty cool. And they have that blacksmith.
That's true. I forgot about him.
So you can like make stuff for them.
So do you think he showed the blacksmith how to build weapons, or do you think you already knew?
It depends how far back in time this is.
That's true.
Like if it's way back in time, I mean the Stone Age, I don't think they could do stuff like that.
Because I feel like back then
just make tools.
I feel like back then they just had like spears, but that was like an actual sword.
So maybe they're not in the Stone Age, but it makes sense because the Doctor's Stone.
Yeah, I think it is the Stone Age. Chase, so it looks like the villain has another follower, right? What's their like whole objective here? Like, is it just to like destroy the inventions? Like I said, in opening 1. Do they think he's like a witch or something? Like, what is going on here? I mean, they look cold, bro. The character designs look tough.
I mean, maybe he just wants to rule over people because he'd be smarter than everybody else. Even if he's not like a super genius, he'd still be smarter than everybody else, and he already looks super strong, like physically, so he could rule people like that.
My question is, right? So it looks like he has one follower, right? While the main character has like multiple followers already. Do you think that the main character, would know fighting techniques and show them how to fight and like learn all these brand new techniques like defense and all that? Or do you think that they already knew and like they already know how to fight because they're living in the wild basically?
Yeah, they probably already knew how to hunt stuff and stuff like that. Probably know how to fight.
So I wonder if he's from the same time zone or time era as the main character. I wonder how strong he could be against like a bunch of people from the Stone Age. Because I feel like the Stone Age people could like destroy him. Honestly.
So they might be really like physically strong, but if he was like a trained fighter, like with all these new techniques from like our time, I feel like he would destroy people just because of all that like
I mean, I guess
that knowledge.
Yeah, you're right. So Chase, do you think this could be the cure for people that got stoned? Because I feel like this is I feel like this is just like placed randomly in the opening. It has to mean something.
It could be like the power source of his time machine that he kept.
True.
Because who knows what powered it? It could be like some element we don't know about and something like that.
I find this very interesting, though. I'm intrigued.
I mean, if that cures people that are stoned, you literally look like a wizard because you're like walking around with the stone, like
yeah, you're just
like,
you're like, here you go, free.
Yeah, dude, you're definitely a wizard at that point.
But if there's a limit, all right, if he has one crystal and there's a limit, that'd be kind of screwed up, bro. You just have to choose who stays alive and who doesn't, and who gets trapped.
Did we see any more stone people?
I don't believe in this opening, no.
The people that came in the time machine, right?
Yeah.
What if one of the side effects, like unforeseen side effects, is that you turn to stone?
Bro, that'd be kind of messed up.
And that's why it was the girl from the hallway. It was the same girl, but she, like, it was from the time machine.
Every time like we talk, bro, it just confuses me even more, bro. So Chase, is that cotton candy in the Stone Age?
I guess so.
How did she get it? We haven't seen her with anybody. Do you think that's like a genius off? Like there's like multiple different geniuses? Like Jimmy Neutron just comes out of nowhere and starts building stuff?
I was gonna say maybe when he does his time machine, like maybe his whole class, because it looked like he was at a school, right?
Yeah.
Maybe his whole class got transported, like 30-ish people.
Yeah.
He could have been like in a smart class, so maybe they're all pretty smart.
So if the villain went with him, that means he could be like a genius too, right? And he's strong, bro.
He's a genius.
He's
yeah,
huge.
He's a genius that looks like he's ripped.
That's interesting, bro. It's like a battle royale of the geniuses, trying to get like the most followers from like the Stone Age era.
And what she's a genius, but all she wants is cotton candy. Like that's all she uses her brain power for.
I mean, she was hungry, bro.
Wait, maybe they all have a different way to like make people follow them, right? Maybe her way is like giving them sweet stuff, like candy, chocolate, stuff like that. The other guy rules with like power. You know what I mean? Like they all have their different strengths, and they're all using their genius to like build a following in a different way.
So do you think this would cause like a war too? Because if they have like a bunch of different followers, right, with different reasons, like into beliefs, I feel like that could cause some conflict. He's better. No, he's better. No, she's better. Like could just be a disaster off the start, bro.
So Sky,
yeah.
Do you notice anything about the girl in the middle?
What about her?
It's the same girl that had like the green apple on her head.
Toad?
It's the same clothes.
That's Toad?
Yeah, because I remember like the neck thing.
But
the biggest hint is the sunflowers, because that character was in a field of sunflowers. I think it's the same person.
Bro, how did you get that? That's crazy.
Because look, bro.
I mean, you're right.
I just look at the two images. It has the same neck thing, not in a sunflower field this time, but like, come on, man.
So you know how we talked about like different geniuses and like different followers, right? So what if this is another way to like lure people in? Maybe it's like a genius of cooking, like a chef, like Gordon Ramsay. Bro, that'd be kind of messed up. Like, if you're like as smart as like Gordon Ramsay and just like roasting like the Stone Age people, like because they don't know how to cook. It's like Hell's Kitchen but Stone Age. Right here, right? It looks like a CD, right? Do you think he's cooking up a mixtape?
Opening 3, Dr. Stone.
Play it, Chase.
Let's get it.
Okay. Chase?
Okay, you called it, bro.
Yeah.
Stone Wars. Oh wait, more people.
That's so many. That's not even the... Bro, is that his whole school?
It could be the whole school.
That's a tank. That's a whole tank.
Hey. Oh boy, what? How are you gonna progress that fast? That's crazy.
Oh.
New villain?
Oh. Someone's... I have a theory after this.
What's
There's
that guy gonna fight a
landmines?
tank? What?
Oh yeah, he definitely wants to real people, bro. Wait.
So maybe this was their lives before they went back in time?
This one looks depressing, bro. Okay, Chase. First of all, might be my favorite opening so far. I don't know about you.
Definitely. Song-wise, 100%.
Something about that melody. What? You know how we're talking about like a cure for the people in stone, right? In the middle of that opening, it looked like someone's about to break free from the stone. So I think that might be a cure, bro. And that's why he was standing on top of all of the statues to prevent that, because he wants to rule them. You know what I'm saying? Like he wants to be the ones. He wants to be the one to free them from the stone and prevent him from progressing. I feel like he just wants to take all the credit from him, the main character.
You know what? Just like steal the stone?
Yeah. I feel like the main character is like a fun, knowledgeable, fun person to be around to, right? But the villain looks like a complete ruler. Like he's like aggressive. Him just standing there on top of like thousands of stones, it just seems like it just throws me off, bro. I'm like, nah, you can get destroyed. I don't. And not to mention the tank, bro. You're telling me that this man knows how to build a tank and missiles?
I mean, it looked like the other guy or the other side built landmines for the tank. I'm assuming.
I didn't think about that, bro. That's kind of smart.
And if they're all geniuses, that makes sense. Because you could just make landmines to counter it. That's a good counter, honestly. I was thinking, like, how are you going to beat a tank, bro? But yeah, landmines would probably just get...
Those three characters on the landmines, they just risk it all, bro. They didn't even know where it's at. They're like, bro, how they survive that?
Maybe they don't. Is this the same pink girl that was eating cotton candy?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Huh. So not only are they smart, but they all have like a different talent, right?
Yeah. That's
like,
what it seems like.
The buff guy's like good at fighting. She's good at like gymnastics, I'm assuming. We saw some other people. Like, what is this?
There's a hat to the right. Maybe like a police officer or like a captain of some sort.
Yeah, and then this is like...
Maybe he's good at communication skills. He's all this.
So
like...
they all have like a different talent
Yeah.
on top of them being smart, which is pretty cool.
It looks like an old phone, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have like two soda cans with the string. You're like, hey, hey. I feel like that's what it looks like, bro. So, Chase. I think we found out who died here. If you go towards the end of the opening, there's someone on the ground that she's holding. So, I mean, I feel like that's just the character.
I agree with that, but the character like that she was holding the person's hand, right?
Yeah.
They were stone. Why couldn't she just unstone them with like the rock?
Maybe there's like a flaw type of thing where like they're trying to break out, but then like actually like I got you. So what if, right? If people get stoned, they're still living, right? And maybe they're dying like of old age. So maybe she's like, oh, getting her hopes up to finally free the character. That she finds out the character's actually dead.
Of like old age?
Yeah, or something like so maybe some like health issue.
Or maybe the stone broke some. Like imagine a piece came off your chest that was like your part of your heart.
True.
When you get revived,
no,
are you just dead?
I think you're just
like,
dead, bro.
Maybe that's what happened to some of the people also.
That'd be kind of crazy. You know how you're talking about purple guy, right? And how he could be a traitor. What if he is actually a traitor? So on this team, right, he's getting all the information from the main character, right? And what if he goes to like the rival or the villain? He's like basically a spy and tells them that they're making a tank, and that's why there's a bunch of landmines.
So they can prepare for it. I mean, that makes sense.
And he had a megaphone too, so maybe he's like talking to like the whole team for the villain. That'd be kind of crazy. Dr. Stone, opening 4. Play it, Chase.
Okay.
Wait, did we listen to this one already?
Yeah, this song seems very familiar.
Okay, that's different.
So I think it's the same song, different visuals, which is pretty cool.
Is he a hero now? Look at him. That's a little bit different. No, the song's a little bit different. Hey, I'm saying, bro. Listen, look. You might be right. You might be right about that. Another genius.
What? But he has like a pirate hat on.
This one looks depressing, bro.
It does.
Are they brothers? Question mark? There's no way,
I mean,
right?
they do look similar.
Whoa, we're saying so much about the world right now? There's a blimp now. There's fools traveling everywhere.
Why is... I'm pretty sure that's the International Space Station.
Do you think they caused the stuff that's been going on with the world?
Caused what?
Like, do you think they're the reason why the people are stoned? Because they're doing stuff in space? Like, maybe like some type of experiment went wrong? Because look, bro, that's like... I don't know, that could be some type of planet that they're trying to like work on. Maybe like that radius just like hit the world.
Maybe this isn't the past, but it's the future. Listen, like, what if 99% of the world got turned to stone from like an experiment?
I'm so confused, bro. How would that work?
Because then, like, it makes sense why there's some people that are primitive, because there's no one to run the technology anymore. Like, it would just get lost to time.
I mean, you're right about that. I want to know what happened. Like, is it on purpose? Is it an accident? Is it some type of experiment that happened? Why would they want everybody to be turned into stone? And how, if you're stoned, right? Oh, you said 99%, right? Maybe some, like, lucky person didn't get stoned. Maybe it could be by blood type. That'd be interesting.
Actually really interesting.
Listen, if you have a different blood type, it's like, it lasts longer than usual. And maybe, like, one blood type is, like, immune to it.
Also, we could just be overthinking it. This could just be, like, his ultimate goal. Like, getting back to this kind of technology. Because, like, he's been progressing really fast.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he already built a tank. So maybe...
In a blimp.
Yeah, in a blimp. So maybe he's trying to just get to this technology again. And this is, like, him remembering.
So, the pirate guy, right? He looks so similar to the main character.
He does.
And, like, they did the same pose and everything. And, like, it looked like he was a super genius, like, the main character, too.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a pirate ship. And the main character built a tank. So, do you think, right, maybe your theory about them going to this country and it's just, like, a disaster after disaster, right? But what if it's, like, the whole world that got hit by it? And that's why they're on a pirate ship and going to other places. And on a blimp. Listen. So, we saw characters go on the pirate ship, right? And we saw characters go up in the blimp. What if that group split up and they're going to try to save the world together but separate? That's why he showed the characters how to make stuff and give them lessons from previous openings. I'm just saying, bro, that's pretty smart.
I think I like that idea of the world being like natural disasters, because this would technically be like an apocalypse show.
In a
where,
way,
like,
yeah.
really bad stuff like keeps happening to the planet. It's like regressing technology. That's pretty cool. It's like a different twist on that kind of genre.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever read or like heard of a character like rebuilding Earth ever. I feel like this is the first time that it's ever happened. Like building technology and like starting from scratch. I thought that was a good twist on a show. HS. The villain got packed up.
What do you mean?
The fool looks like he's about to get turned to stone, bro. How is that possible? Do you think he just like?
I don't know.
Do you think he just like froze to death because it looks like a bunch of snow around him, but also looks like he's like frozen like stone.
I don't know, bro. I have too many questions about this, like being turned to stone. Like,
Same.
I don't understand. It's hard to kind of wrap my head around because it could be literally so many like sci-fi esque type of things.
Bro, what if it's like a simulation type of thing? Listen.
Okay, bro. How would that work?
Listen. You know how we were talking about like maybe it could have been his class that got like time machined out, right? And like there's like this new world. I think they think it's like their world, like Earth, but it's a whole like simulation, right? If it's a whole class of geniuses, if they don't accomplish or build something within a time frame, they get stoned. And if they copy,
That's such a harsh punishment.
listen, if they copy or let's say if a character has a invention already, like a light bulb, and someone else tries to do a light bulb, it doesn't count. So they have to build something else that the character hasn't done before. That'd be kind of insane. So it's like a type of battle royale, but they're not fighting.
Yeah, just inventions.
That'd be kind of crazy. If they're in the simulation type of thing, right? Or like I mean, it could work with like any of these theories, right? So what if like he hits like a bump, right, where he's like, no, my invention's working. The world is like all the weight's on his shoulders, right? Because he wants to save the planet. But then the captain comes out of nowhere, right, and helps him, and then like reassures him that he can do it. And that's why like there's a bunch of why's like he's like downing on himself.
Yeah.
But when the captain came along, it looks like his spirits got lifted up and he's back to the main goal. Or it could be, if let's say if the purple character betrayed him, this could be why too. Maybe he like trusted him and had like built this like friendship, and he found out he was just a enemy the whole time. Like I mean, I'd feel depressed too, bro. Like you spent all that time and showed them how to build stuff and all that, and they just used it against you. You know how in the first opening we saw like a bunch of like inventions and gadgets and a bunch of other stuff coming from him, right? Right here, it looks like there's like less and less coming out of him. So do you think that means like he's run out of ideas to do, and like how he needs like more help, and that's why the captain comes along too, because he's another genius that can give him ideas?
That'd be interesting about like running out of ideas, right?
Mm-hmm.
But maybe it's just that because like he wants to like bring technology to all these people, right?
Yeah.
I feel like you need more than one person to do that, anyways. Like you're saying, like more ideas.
Mm-hmm.
But it could just be more brain power.
Yeah.
Like,
so maybe he thought he could do it all on his own, right? But he realizes like that's way too much of like a responsibility and like too much time consuming, and like he realizes that maybe in his lifetime he won't be able to accomplish that goal, so he needs more help from other generations, like to build everything back up.
mm-hmm.
Man, that would suck too, bro. At least you'd be known as like a legend.
Yeah.
Bro, that'd be crazy. If this is like the future, like you were saying, right? I mean, it would be technically the future, but not at the same time. Dude, that concept is so weird.
Opening 5, Dr. Stone.
Play it, Chase.
Let's get it.
Okay. Getting groovy on us. New world.
New world. Interesting.
His confidence is back. Hey, maybe we're wrong about that. Is it just me or the art style change?
It does look a little different.
Full's in a freezer right now. New characters, okay.
Bro, I almost feel like the art style is even cleaner.
The animation's like more crisp too.
Bro, what is that?
That could be from the satellite. Wait, was that a whole...
Is that a boat?
Was that Karen from SpongeBob? Wait, astronauts. Wait.
Okay, astronauts.
Wait. We might be right about that satellite thing. There's a lot of hints pointing towards that satellite. What if, like, they actually did that on purpose? Type of thing, bro.
We just, like, ruin the world?
So, like, what's this button do? Boom. Because, look, bro. After they showed that, like, school-looking thing, right? It looks like the main character had, like, a cure or, like, something to bypass it, right? And right after that, it showed the astronauts. So do you think the astronauts like caused something in space where like it caused this like huge explosion type of thing going on, and it hit the world, and now they're all like everybody's stoned. And when they're in space, they're safe because they weren't on this planet.
Imagine being in that space station, looking down at the world after you click the button. It's just all your fault.
How can you live with yourself, bro?
Oh my God. You can't. You're just like doomed humanity practically.
They're just chilling up in space. They're like, oh, it's whatever.
Yeah, well, nothing we can do.
I feel like it's like a huge like do not touch button, and they're like, all right, Chase.
Mm-hmm.
You know, from the last opening, we said that the main character could be running of ideas. What's this right here?
It's a ball.
Listen, this fool created Alexa to give him ideas. This fool said, "I'm tired."
No.
This fool said, "I'm tired of thinking. I'm gonna build Alexa." Boom, gives you all the answers right here. And listen, it showed him right. It showed him have boats. It showed him have minecarts. Showed him have cars. I'm just saying, this could be really helpful. Right here, right? It looks to be like a new character, right? And we said like the whole world could be stoned, right? Do you think they went on like this like ship with that captain and like traveled the world, and they went to like France and they met this character, and like maybe free a lot more people to accomplish their goal? And look, bro, the character to the right has a whole camera. So do you think he made that camera so it's like proof that he actually did all this, and, like helped everybody out and rescued everybody?
So you think he's really just doing it all to take the credit?
I mean, it's possible. I mean, wouldn't you be mad if someone took your credit after all the hard work you did to save humanity? I mean, I'm just saying, like, what if you like saved the whole world and someone's like, yeah, it was me?
Yeah, but I feel like saving the world is more important than just getting the recognition.
I mean, it is, but like, why else would he have a camera?
A camera's so useful, bro.
You're right, I guess.
What do you use a camera all the time, like on your phone, bro?
No. I mean, it could be useful for like ingredients and stuff he maybe needs. So we've seen the villain from the past openings get packed up in a freezer, right?
Yeah.
Tell me that doesn't look like his brother on the right, or like some type of relative.
I mean, they look pretty similar, yeah.
Like, bro, they have like the same style and everything, and it looks like they're about to fight some chef. Chef Boyardee, bro.
Some chef.
Chef Boyardee had enough, bro. So Chase, you know how like towards the end of the opening, there's like a red school and like everybody's like freaking out. What if this is like a whole different group, right? And they go to whatever like place that they're at, and they try to be allies with them, like fake being allies with them. The chef right here actually poisoned the food, and they found out that they were poisoning the food.
Interesting.
So like they poison them and take all their gadgets, all the inventions and everything, their ship, so they can
They're
survive.
like, yeah, we want to be friends. Just poisons them all.
So Chase, right here on this scene, right, we see like a bunch of people like standing around, and we saw them from the previous opening, right? Do you think they could have died? Like this is like a memory because of like the filter that they have on the bottom, or do you think that the main character created cameras for everybody, so they filmed themselves rebuilding community?
They're just like posted up. They're like, okay, see, take your positions.
I mean, bro, if you saw this in the history books, that'd be hard, bro.
It would. Do
you think that's how people were back then too? Like Thomas Edison, he's just posted up. He's like,
I mean, I think they were used to it because you'd have to sit in one spot posted up while people painted you for so long.
Imagine going through a history book and you just see yourself just posted up like that, just chilling, bro. That'd be like a bro.
I'd go hard.
That's like a once in a lifetime type of thing. You gotta get that perfect picture, bro. And speaking of that, right? Look at the character to the right. The fool has like a whole eye patch. He's like the stone's still on him. Like what?
Maybe he's missing his eyepiece.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you're right because we're talking about characters can still be living, but they also have health issues going on. So maybe he lost his eye. Okay, so we talked a little bit about France, right? Maybe he's in France right now. So do you think that's his goal, is to go to different countries and maybe like free their leaders, and so you can communicate with them and try to rebuild every country back to where it was? Yeah, that'd be pretty interesting. Like going for all the leaders first, and then like having like a meeting and trying to see what they can do to progress. Very interesting story, bro. This is like, I don't know what to say. This is so unique. Like, bro, like it's a whole spin on like on being a hero, and especially like just like so many things going on. I feel like this show just has everything, bro. There's fight scenes, there's creativity, there's heroes, like there's so many things that just can go on, bro, and on and on and on. Like everything I want to say about the show wouldn't fit into the video, bro. That the video would be too long. It looks like a chill show, bro. But one thing though, where's Bill Nye the Science Guy? Bill. Chase, what was your favorite opening so far?
Opening 3.
Opening 3?
Mm-hmm.
I think I might have to go with opening 4 or 3. I have to agree with you on 3. 4 or 3.
I don't know. Four's cool because they did like the remix thing.
Yeah.
Where it was like the same song but new visuals and everything. So
Yeah.
that was pretty cool.
I liked it because like it was just a whole like spin on the original song, and they have like brand new visuals and everything, and showing the world how it's progressing and all that. I liked it. And opening 3, bro, it's just a bop. It's just a bop.
It is. It's so catchy. Alright, and there we have it. That was Dr. Stone openings 1 through 5. If you enjoyed it, please leave a comment down below for more suggestions, and like and subscribe.
Subscribe. As always, see you tomorrow.